Carly, how many times do we love when a segment fits the title of our show, the morning blend? That's kind of what's happening in this next segment. We're talking a little tiki drinks, maybe a little hut with some food, a restaurant, and then throw in some art too. I mean, it really is going to be a win-win, and you can have some fun and a win-win at one place and one place only today.
Yes, we're going back out to paradise, we like to call it. Other words, Burnt Ends, the tiki bar that you can find on the top of Dr. Barbecue. Dean Hurst joining us once again with a special guest this morning. And Dean, I believe the last time we checked in with each other, you were telling us about this amazing artist that you and the team have partnered with. And we said, we need to meet him. We need to have him on. So job well done following through.
Hey everybody, I'm John.
Thanks, ladies. Yeah, I like to think that life takes you in strange directions and leads you to great people. And I met John a few years ago, and as I was falling in love with Tiki, and now he moved to my neck of the woods, which I'm very fortunate for.
Yeah, I love it.
John Mulder.
Hey everyone, I'm John.
Yeah, so before we hear John's story, a good story, it always goes well with a good cocktail. So why don't you, Dean, start us with the good cocktail this morning?
Well, I figured because everyone thinks of tiki drinks as being rum-based, there are a few classics that deviate from that, and one's the Blue Hawaiian. So everyone knows the famous Elvis movie, and probably a few of the songs that go along with it. But I figured we'd feature that one today, so people that maybe don't like rum or are less of adventurous or just want to start off and tiptoe into that world, I made a Blue Hawaiian. So I'm going to mix it up real quick, and then John can throw in some anecdote, and then I'll garnish it and talk about the drink again.
He's our color guy this morning.
Steve, we are. We're getting the blend. Okay, so we are talking tiki mugs, which, as Carly and I have already learned, there are different types. It's become your passion as an artist making the mugs. We have one in front of you there just for Dr. Barbecue spot. Explain the art behind it and how one becomes embedded in the tiki culture, such as yourself.
Well, I originally started collecting tiki in the mid-90s, and when you start collecting things, it just kind of channels you into the lifestyle. I started collecting tiki mugs, and which leads you to going to tiki bars, which leads you into the kind of custom craft cocktail world, and it's super immersive and like all-encompassing, really. So,
Dean, what are you putting in there real quick?
So it's the basic sour drink has a sour element, a sweet element, and a base spirit. And this one throws in pineapple juice, which makes the drink really foamy and crazy. And then there's a little bit of blue curacao, which makes it this like beautiful aquamarine color. And most tiki drinks have a snack attached. So we have some fresh pineapple and a delicious filthy cherry. And then, yeah, it's beautiful. It's light. It's refreshing. It's easy. We actually spec ours out with a specific, very light style of rum. But for the vodka drinker, it definitely fits the bill as well.
John, let's go back to you for a second and explain how you actually create these mugs, because they are literally hand-drawn, and then you are the true artist. You put them together.
that's correct. Yeah, so we'll work with the clients, in this case, Burnt Ends, and develop a kind of a mug based on their aesthetic of the bar and their thing. And in this case, we started with the barbecue theme. And then I will design it, draw it. The client will approve it, and then I will sculpt the mold or the mug out of clay. And then we'll make molds at our shop over here in St. Peters. We're only about a mile away from the bar right here, which is fortuitous for us, So it's great to have local people that we can go down and do with. And then we'll produce them. Like we're going to be selling these starting on Thursday here, next Thursday night. 13th, yeah. I'm excited.
Okay, I'm thinking, though, those look too nice to be pouring drinks in. Now, Dean's drinks look fabulous, don't get me wrong. If anyone's drinks deserve, that, it would be Dean's. But explain how you do have ones that you serve drinks in, and you can buy those as well, which really is a win-win in the tiki world.
Yeah, the mugs that we serve drinks in are off sale, and those are a lot of fun for sure. We want to have those for people because people do kind of expect it. And we also like to sell them because that's fun, and it's people have a keepsake to share with friends and to have at their home that kind of reminds them of Burnt Ends.
That's how I got into tiki 25 years ago, is I started collecting tiki mugs from the 50s and 60s. And that it's blossomed into a career for me. So it's been very nice.
I want to get into the tiki world. We have to step up our tiki game is what I'm learning after this segment.
I know what we need to go to Burnt Ends, and then the next stop is I want to go see how you're putting everything together, which you said people can take a tour of. So that is on our list.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. Y'all enjoy your time in paradise. We will see you soon. In the meantime, you can go to their website for more info.